Alright, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another YouTube video. So today I want to talk and address the newest KSI video that he posted talking about the Tommy Fury fight, which happened a month ago. So if you guys don't know who KSI is, I used to watch him way back in the day, back when I was younger. I used to watch his Q&A Sundays. He used to do horror games with his brother Deji. He's kind of changed his content now. He doesn't really do much like gameplay anymore. He kind of just does Reddit videos, and he also is with another group called the Sidemen, so he dedicates a lot of his time to them. But if he's not doing any of that, he's either boxing or he's working on his music career. So you can tell this guy does a lot, and I do respect him for that. However, I do not like his ego. I think he has a massive ego, and that's a big reason why I stopped watching him, is because of his massive ego. And we all knew that he was going to have a downfall eventually because of his ego, and it looks like this is the start of it. So like I said, he does do a boxing career, and last month he boxed someone named Tommy Fury, who is a professional boxer. And I didn't really do a video of it originally. I did watch the highlights afterwards, and a lot of people think KSI got robbed because if you guys don't know, KSI did lose to Tommy Fury. It wasn't a knockout or anything like that. It was a judge decision, and I think they both lost. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, if I'm going to throw my 2 cents in, I think they both lost. I mean, KSI was sitting there doing jumping jacks, and then Tommy Fury is supposed to be a professional boxer, and he wasn't looking like a professional boxer. I've literally seen people in like sparring sessions boxing better after a month of training, really bad on both of them. I think influencer boxing is kind of cringe, and this is shows why, because what the hell was this? And I feel like the true losers were the people who paid for it. But that being said, KSI really believed he won. At the end of the boxing fight, I guess it could have went either way if we're thinking about it. I mean, they both sucked. But at the end of the fight, he was kind of throwing a giant fit.
I lost because he said he was going to knock out. Control it, KSI, come on.
He's obviously very upset, and I understand why he's very upset. KSI shocked a lot of people. I think he was a plus 300 dog going into this fight.
Then you will get the rematch and you'll win the rematch.
Do you want that rematch?
I hate losing, man.
We've all been there, my friend.
He was really upset about it. He doesn't think he lost, which, I mean, that's understandable at the start. Like, if you lose, losing obviously sucks, especially when you're the nightmare, the KSI, who has won every single fight. And that was his kind of one thing over Jake Paul, was that I've won every single fight. But at the end of the day, I mean, he still lost. He put in an appeal, which was rejected, so Tommy Fury's the official winner. And then he decided to take a month off to kind of reflect, which is responsible. I'll give KSI that. Take a month off, go hang out with your family. You don't need to be making content and doing boxing 24/7. And what ended up happening is he ended up coming back, and we all knew he was going to do a video about it a month later. The first half of the video is completely fine. I have no problems. Like, it seems like he is taking kind of a responsible route, saying that I think I should have won. I think I should have done this. I feel like it was a wrong decision, which is fine. But what really shows the kind of man you are is how you deal with a loss. And the first half of the video would have been fine on its own, but he decided to go ahead and do a second half of the video, which is him just like attacking Tommy Fury. And I'm not the biggest fan of Tommy Fury either, but this was extremely inappropriate. He talks about how Tommy Fury is out partying with like Chris Brown and stuff when he should be home with his children, which, I mean, that's a fair criticism. I feel like if you're a family guy, you should probably be spending time with your family, especially if you're a boxer who's going overseas a lot to box and do other stuff. I feel like you probably shouldn't be out partying like you're some sort of teenager. But that being said, I feel like KSI doesn't really have a foot to talk about this, because if you guys don't know, there's been rumors going on for a long time about how he has aborted children. So I don't think he really has an opinion to talk about being a family guy or being a caring parent. But again, that's just allegedly. But we're going to get into one of the worst parts of the video, which I think this is extremely inappropriate for any content creator to do, no matter what the circumstances is. He decided to tell his fan base to go attack Tommy Fury by leaving messages on his Instagram and to start attacking him.
It says a lot about your legacy. So yeah, let's keep reminding Tommy that he didn't win that fight under his Instagram posts or Twitter posts or anything he posts online. And if you see him publicly, you could berate him as well and remind him that he didn't win.
And this is extremely inappropriate. I think this is just a huge cope and a huge L on KSI. You can believe you didn't lose, that's fine, but to tell your audience to go spam him saying he lost and KSI won is extremely low. Like, even for KSI standards, I think that is extremely fucked up, and I think that is breaking terms and services to use your audience to go attack someone and to weaponize them. And people are going to be like, well, they're not actually going to do that. They're not actually going to do that. They are, though. I went to his newest post, and there's tons of people 2 days ago, which is around the time KSI uploaded his video, saying L Tommy Fury, L this, L that. And it kind of reminds me of when you're like playing Fortnite against like a 10-year-old and you kill them and they send you like a hate message after saying you suck as they're sitting in the lobby dead. it just came off that way. It's like, KSI, I understand you don't feel like you lost, but this is extremely inappropriate to like use your audience to try to. It just seems like you're coping and you're trying to get that one last jab in after you already lost, and that's just not a responsible and good precedent you should be setting to your child audience. And the thing is, I kind of like KSI's audience to an extent, because I feel like a big portion of them do keep him in check because KSI is extremely egotistical, and I feel like his audience see that. So especially the Reddit, they're really good at keeping him in check, but there is a portion of KSI's audience which are extremely toxic children who come to any video criticizing him and attack him, or go to the Reddit and start trying to report people who are criticizing KSI, and I think that's really fucked up. I mean, this goes to show in any sort of situation, the content creator isn't your friend. They deserve criticism. If they do something that's really messed up, they deserve to be criticized, and it's not your job to try to defend them. You know what I mean? Like for me, for instance, I used to be a KSI fan, but even I know this is taking things too far. It's not like I'm a big Tommy Fury fan, but holy shit, you do not use your audience to go and start attacking someone. I think that is extremely inappropriate, because one of those people might be a huge fan of KSI and absolutely deranged and might go fly and try to find Tommy Fury and his wife and do something. We've gone over this multiple times. So yeah, huge L on KSI. I think his responsible thing to do is to reflect on this video, take it down, and upload an apology to Tommy Fury, because I think that is extremely inappropriate. And I think it just goes to show how he is a extremely sore loser, and he lets his ego get the best of him. And his ego is going to be his downfall. But that being said, if you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Counting sheep, but there's one I always miss.